The game I'm about to show you is one of the craziest games I've ever played in my life, and it's a perfect example on how to take down strong or weak sheep positions. This is my Road to Rank 1 series, where I take a new account and take it all the way to rank 1 in the world. Let's get into it. So in the first position, we have Blue over here, and he goes ahead and places his settlement on the 5-8-10, and this is very, very strong with the wheat port over here, and there's also the 3-1 port over here. What's interesting is someone is most likely going to be placing on the 8-4-3, and whoever gets this wheat port first, oh, they're going to be very, very happy. And of course, it's strong wheat and ore, so it's the best first spot on the game. So now in second position, we have Black. He goes ahead and places on the 8-4-3, and it makes a lot of sense. It's the best ore sheep combination on the board over here too. Now in third position, it's me, and it becomes a little bit more interesting. And I decide to take the 6-9-3 over here and point my road towards a wood port. And the idea is there's going to be a ton of wood on this board, so I want the best brick because I'm going to get a ton of trading value and equity from it. So everything basically goes well with the 6-9-3. Let's say I get the 5-6-9, in a dream world, or the 6-3-11, or the 5-4-11. Like everything goes well with the 6-9-3. It's impossible to go wrong. So because of that, the 6-9-3 by far is the best move in the third position. And also getting this wood port is very, very valuable too. Now in the fourth position, we have Orange over here. And he takes a very interesting setup, which is the 5-6-9 and the 4-5-10. And his idea is he wants to lock up the wood over here. And so you can get a lot of brick trades with me and also utilize the sheep port that's right over here. And also build to the 8-10. So if we can get all those things down, then his setup is actually kind of playable. And if you look over here, I get recognized by one of my viewers. And then Orange over here also says, I love your videos too. So it's two viewers in the same game. And I'm pretty sure the entire lobby recognizes me. And that's generally not good for ranked because that means there's extra attention put onto you. Even if you have like a mediocre position, I still might be getting robbed a decent amount. Now it's me back in the third position. And I've got an interesting choice. What do I take? So the two main options here is the 3-6-11 and I point my road left, building to the 4-11. Or it's the other idea with the 3-6-11 over here. If I do take the 6-3-11 over here, I'm going to be predicting Black takes the wheat over here, the 8-4-3. And then I'm going to be predicting Blue probably will take the 4-9-11 and can build his road to over here, 3-9-11 or 2-9-10. So if I take the 6-3-11, I actually open up the 3-10-11. But if I take this 6-3-11 over here, suddenly I destroy this 3-10-11 spot. And I'll open this spot over here, the 6-11-12, at the expense of building one extra road to get to the 4-11. And on top of that, doubling up on the 6-11-12 is actually a pretty good move because I have the road settle on the wood port over here. So because of all those reasons, I decided to take the 6-3-11 instead of this 6-3-11 over here. Now we have Black over here in the second position. And it seems like it's a very standard pick to take the 8-4-3. And that's exactly what he does over here, taking the 8-4-3, starting with 3 wheat in hand. And now he's got the coordinated 4s, the coordinated 3s, and coordinated 8s. So he's basically playing a high variance or wheat sheep position, but all his numbers are coordinated, which is honestly the best spot you want to be in. You get ore with wheat, you get wheat with sheep. But I do think there is a slightly better move for Black. And it's instead of taking this 8-4-3, you actually skip this 3 wheat and you directly take the 4-8. And this way you have the wheat port and you at least have a starting port. And what this allows you to do is it allows you to use the wheat port to get your first road settlement down. And in general, you're on 8 points of wheat and it's super flexible. So instead of doing the 8-4-3 and racing for the wheat port as Black, when you have no wood or brick and Blue is going to be getting the starting wood brick, and you're probably going to lose this race at a very high frequency, avoid it altogether by placing directly onto the wheat port on the 4-8. So with that said, the placements are done. And let's get into the actual game itself. Okay. Drew to lose. Okay, cool. 9-4-11. That's what I thought would most likely happen. Let's see. He's looking for sheeps here. He takes from blue, this guy here. He wants to win the race here. Makes sense. 6 is blocked. All good. Makes understandable. 8 is rolled here. Do I ever cut back to the 2-9-10? Or to simply focus on the 4-11? I think it's just a pass here. Could drop a road to 4-3, but there's no point yet. And also there's a lot of trading value with the wood bricks. So because there's a lot of trading value with the wood bricks, you can potentially get some good deals early on. Let's go ahead and track. 6 is rolled. I do have 2 roads in hand. That's nice. Okay, 7 rolled. He's going to be hunting for wood bricks or non-block. He's looking for ore. Interesting. Tough. Like, this is perfectly timed. He's just trying to make him feel guilty. Blah, blah. I still think it's just the 9. And you steal from Blue here because you're racing for the wheat port. Yep, that's correct. He still steal the ore. Nicely done. Okay, I'm not actually going to drop the road yet, because in case he's got road building. But if he got road building, why would you ever go to the 4-11? That makes no sense, does it? Wouldn't you simply go to the 3-1 port and then, no, if you go road building, you're just going to go, yeah. I'm going to drop a road here. Yeah, it's fine, just in case I 7 out. Yeah, in case 3 + 6 rolls. Yep. And I didn't want to drop that second road there, because if I drop a second road, it leaves my wheat exposed, and it'll be like a guaranteed wheat. And in case like orange rolled 7, that's why I don't want to drop the second road there. Let's see what happens here. If he does have road bidding, it's a good time to go ahead and steal from blue. Make sure he gets a plow. Cool. 11 steals from blue, maybe. Okay, he definitely wants this spot now. 4 rolls. What if I can try to sell an early brick for an ore here? Let's see if that's ever a thing. It's also not just army competition. In case black gets a road building. Brick for an ore, that's decent. So I do a brick for ore trade with orange here. And I'm going to be super, super hungry for ores in this game. Because in my position, I've got tons of wood brick. And generally, for the wood brick player, you struggle to get cities. Whenever there are trade opportunities for ore, I'm going to be proactively hunting them down and be taking them. And then I'll go ahead and pass. But I think if I get a city too early, like my opponents will absolutely demolish me. Maybe that's not a good trade early on. And so I'm going to be sitting with the cards, just sitting there doing nothing for a while. So, okay, probably 3 ore. Okay, 3. Does he hunt down black? He does. Cool. Another 6 is rolled. Nice. I think like it's nice getting dev cards as black, but you really want the wheat poor as black. They're hunting each other down because whoever gets a wheat poor has a huge, huge edge. Ooh, I would have tried to. I think I would have held as black there. That 4th one is a bit expensive. When it looks like this, I definitely need to go ahead and defend the 411 in case you get the road building. Now, in this position, I go ahead and drop a road onto the 411 over here. This seems like a relatively, standard, understandable move, but I think that's actually a mistake. So what I said earlier is I need to be hunting down for the ore trades. And if you're actually tracking very precisely, well, let's take a look at Blue's hand here. In Blue's hand, he's got 2 wheat and an ore. This is a great spot to go ahead and offer him. Do you want like a wood for an ore? Do you want a brick for an ore? And if he says no to both of those, you can even offer 2 for 1, like a wood and a brick for an ore. And guess what? Because Blue is racing for this wheat port, he's very, very likely to say yes to that trade. And you gotta always be thinking, what trades are available to me? So when you see a good move, always look for a better one. Wheat for ore. Brick for ore I'd be open to. If I get a first city, it's just so bad. The first city, let me think. Brick for ore, let me think. Do I want to do brick for ore here? Okay, cool. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I was hesitant on doing that trade since blue and black are getting a lot of the heat. If you get a city too early, especially with this position that's very, very, very fragile, you get absolutely like demolished, and you get demolished really badly. Let's see. Can I get a wood for sheep here? Or I'd even do like ore for sheep here, because I need that pretty badly. I'd even do like wheat for sheep or ore for sheep. And if I can't get this, then I'm also fine with just dropping a road here too. Ore for sheep is probably the best I can do. All good, no worries. I'm not too rushed in this spot. We'll simply get my stuff down, wait patiently for the 3 or another trade to come around. Basically, I'm getting like my critical infrastructure down. Okay, 7 rolls, let's see. Okay. Wheat is hard. Cool. It does suck trading away my wheat, but it's a pretty awful trade, but I think I'd much rather not get jacked here. So it's cool. And I need this spot to be blocked. Brick for... No, I need sheep here really badly. The sheep is super valuable by orange here. Brick for 2 wheat. Oh, I like that, but do brick for ore wheat maybe? It's the best I can do. Oh, he does say yes to that. Brick for an ore and wheat. Interesting. Ooh, I don't think that's actually that good of a trade for me since I get a city, which seems nice on paper, but yeah, there's a lot of consequences that come with the city. Okay, 2, he drops a defensive road. 5 rolls. Since as soon as I get a city, I'd stop getting any trades from now on. I stop getting any trades, which is really, really ugly. Let's see if I can get like, oh God. I guess if I upgrade 6311, or do I upgrade 693? The thing about upgrading the 693, you triple up on your ores, which is nice. The 3s become 3 ore, 1 wheat, which is nice. And there's a lot more wheat on the board compared to ore generally. And this gives you a lot more wood for brick trades. If I do this city here, this synergizes with the wood pour a lot more, but it gets me blocked a lot on the 6. So I think it's actually this spot here. I think you get more trading value. Yeah, okay, there's that. Nice, it's pretty. I still need to make sure I get my sheep somehow. I really don't like being the first person to get a city. I think it's actually, like, traditionally, yes, you do. But I think exploitatively, it doesn't actually work out that well. 4 rolls, okay. Black's gonna get a city soon. He's gonna do pretty good soon. I need a sheep somehow. I'm at the 4th one for that sheep. The wood port? Man, they're going after me hard. I don't think it's in black's interest to cut me on the wood port, and if he does, it is what it is. As soon as I drop the city, that's where like, they want to start plowing me. So generally, you want to do like the reverse order of like, don't get your city, get your key spots you need to get up, and then get your city up. Hopefully to take the ore. I have to take the wheat. That's so bad. That's so awful. If I roll 6 here, I might have to plow all the way to the 8 sheep actually. That might be a necessary move. And that would be good because I can turn black into like the dead army player that has to buy 4 victory points. Yeah, it makes it so road players are a lot happier here. Let's take a look at what Orange is saying inside the chat and how that impacts the game over here. So right over here, he says, hey, do you have road building or year plenty? And he's talking to black with 3 down development cards. And he says, no, bruh. Sadly, I do not. And this is pretty key and critical information. So he doesn't have road building or year plenty. That means black is relatively immobile and he can't get roads and settlements relatively easily unless he's traded it. And this is critical information that'll impact the future a lot. So it's really smart by Orange to probe out this critical information and do it in a friendly way. Okay, buys a city. Do you really want to feed black here? I mean, I feel like black's got like the golden nutted position with the coordinated 3s, coordinated 4s, coordinated 8s. It's like with 3 down dev cards. I'm going to say, I feel like he has a nuts position. 3 rolls. I don't really want to get a second city here. Is there any way I can give, like, I'm offering the ore away here? I'm looking for brick. He can't really give me anything. I'm looking for sheep. Sheep. No one has... What if I can do something like this? 2 ore. Can't do that. I don't mind killing the city here for this. If I get 2 cities, like, it's just such bad pacing. Like, you get absolutely stomped. 3, 2. Let's see if he says yes or no. Okay, I just dropped the city here. This is pretty bad here. It's good because I can at least plow black, but it's pretty bad since now look really scary. This is what you don't, the exact opposite of what you want to do. Maybe I could have traded in that spot in 4th wind, not got the second city. I know it seems like it's traditionally correct to get a second city, but a lot of times it's really, really not. And I think this is one of those times. Why do you give red a city there? Because I framed it for blue, I wanted to give him a city. And this does give blue a city. But my cookhouse was longest red. That's not true. It looks like it, but I need to get my key spots down, which is the 4, 11, and 3. So he's going to block the 6 wood, and I think that's actually incorrect. Or maybe the 3 ore. 3 ore feels like it's probably better here. Yeah, cool. Okay, black is robbed here. The biggest thing is, yep. The biggest thing is if a 6 or 9 rolls, I need to be plowing black here, and that's going to be huge. We've got so many open settlement spots. The time is right. Do you think actually I am interested in this though? But I can't take that. I can't trade him the wood, even though the wood for wheat is pretty good. I need to be waiting to get the brick here so I can plow black. And then if we can plow black, like basically, the grand master plan here is we plow black to the 8 sheep. Orange plows black to the 8, 10. Blue plows black over here. And black has nowhere to build. And whenever black has nowhere to build, what happens in that position is black is forced to get 2 cities, 4 points. Largest army for 6 points. They have to draw 4 out of the 5 victory points in order to close the game. And that's really, really hard to do. So we can almost soft lock black in this game if we're able to pull off that move. And that's really good for us as a road player because guess what? If largest army is out of the way and we have the best wood brick, like suddenly we're in a good position. But the problem with doing that is like, let's say if you do like destroy the chances of winning or hurt them significantly, they can go after you for the rest of the game. And guess what? They have like 10 knights to do so. And that's like 10 robs. That's like, going to be like pretty painful. Or for 2 cards. No. Wood sheep. I'd love to do or for wood sheep. I wanted to do that trade with you last turn. I was offering 2 cards. Buys a dev card. Cool. Still waiting for a single 6 or 9. I'm still needing the sheep to roll here. 8 rolled. 8 and 10 just rolled. Yep, that's not good. Yep, still wanting sheep here. There's no sheep at all. Yep, the sheep is super critical here. Okay, never mind. He's at 4 points. All good. If I was black, I'd be very, very, very scared of getting fully plowed right now. But I feel like with 3 down dev cards, you got to have some type of road building. It's fine to give black dev cards as long as we fully plow him. And that's what needs to happen. We need to fully plow. 6, that's good. That's really, really good. Okay, cool. Let's see. Wood for ore? No, I can't do that. This is where I plow him on the 8 sheep. Even if he gives me like 2 ore is really solid, but can't do that. No. It buys a dev card. Let's see, let's roll. So now, like basically, I'm trying to coordinate the plow. Yep. So this way, but we're just trying to eliminate all the dev cards from the deck. So now we reach this position, and I'm able to drop these 2 roads over here and plow black. And now I spring my trap card and I say, hey, the move is we fully plow black here. And I rally at the table saying, hey, we need blue, you to drop a road over here. And orange, I need you to drop a road settlement over here. And this way, it forces black to draw 4 out of the 5 victory points inside the deck in order for him to win. Hence now his win condition is severely limited. And I have to say this on this turn, because if I say it too early, then black can respond by getting a road anywhere on the 4 wheat, on the 8 sheep. He can go ahead and defend. But if I do it right here, right now, after I did the major plow on the hardest one, now we can go ahead and spring the trap on black and saying, and hey, we're going to take down the super strong position by neutering him across the board. And what this does is black effectively becomes what we call as like the army base, where all he does is buy a bunch of dev cards and suck up the dev cards, and no one else can take largest army from him. That's really good for the table because suddenly largest army is out of play. But if you look at this position, I'm never going to be going for largest army. My setup is basically all wood brick. So if I can lock out one of the win conditions and make the only win condition available, which is longest road, which I have a huge favorite for, then suddenly my position becomes pretty good. So it's really, really critical that I work with the table to make sure this plow happens. So I'm trying to coordinate this to happen. 9, that's super easy. Trade orange. It's fine. Just take it. Just take it. Just take it. It's fine. Take the bricks here. Yep. You get the road settlement. That's fine. Gets a great position. He needs to plow him. Plow him. I'm going to say, like, hopefully he's smart enough. I'll do this for no plow. He has to trade 5 cards. Trade 5 cards. No, you can't. You can't. Save with army. Okay, oh, yes. Okay, we fully plowed them. Yes! Operation Full Plow. Yes! Oh man. He probably goes after me now. I mean, isn't orange at 4 points with 2 down Ds? I'm at 4 points with no Ds, right? Takes a wood. So in this spot, blue goes ahead and does a plow on black over here. But if you actually look over here, blue actually ports 2 wheat for a single wood to make that plow happen. But in this spot, we are hungry for wheat. So instead of allowing blue to use the wood port, we just talk to blue and be like, yo, I got a wood for you. Let's just do 1 for 1. Let's save you a card. Since blue is on the wheat port and I'm not on the wood port just yet. So if I get that wood for wheat trade, suddenly my 6 and a 9 allows me to go ahead and get the settlement. When previously, if I don't do that trade, I need to roll a 6 or a 9 plus a 3, which is really, really rare. So I know it's blue's turn, but I did miss a trade opportunity here, and to be able to say like, yo, blue, let's trade wood for wheat here. Like, you don't want to rob me now since I have all the wood brick stuff. You don't want wood brick. But he only goes up. He legit has to buy 20 dev cards. Well, it depends how fast he gets his stuff. So yeah, let's see. 6 rolls. I'm more than happy to trade this for a wheat. Or this for a wheat too. I'm down to trade like 2 cards for a wheat here too, with maybe like 2 wheat and someone. Someone's down to do this. I'm also down to do 2 for 1. Someone's open to it. 2 for 1. That wasn't 2 for. That was 2 for 2 last time. Oops. If not, then I don't mind doing a 4 for 1 here. It's all good. Let's see if he wants the road though. Or I'm just thinking on it. Probably not going to do it though. Okay, all good. I think this is a good spot just to 4 for 1. And do I want to start? I think the 4-11 is really good. It's a 3 for 1. It gets me war wheat. Gets me sheep access. And yeah. What do I get? You get, no, I think as black here, you've got to, black wins largest army long term. Black gets largest army long term here. I probably get robbed here. Does that look scary? Just understand. Oh, steel steals from black. I don't think that's actually the right move there. I think as orange, like black, you have to feed him to get the largest army. I can dev with some help. I can trade him sheep. I can't do that. I don't have wood to give. Is the bad. I'll be on wood port soon. 7 rolls. Yeah, this is quite the interesting position. Don't leave red unchecked. Of course, like I mean, I'm like the YouTuber here. I've been exposed. So takes the wheat. All good. 4 rolls. Cool. Longest road can also be taken by black as like an alternative win condition. Mono wheat if you have it. No, he should never monopoly wheat. It's way too early. Like you don't want to monopoly the wheat. You're plenty for 2 sheeps. Makes sense. Cool. Buys 2 more dev cards. I think it makes sense to my first 7 of the game. Makes sense to do this. I'm hunting for sheep. Looking for brick actually, so I can 3 for 1. Never mind. That's what I really want. I want the brick, so I can at least use the hand. I don't think anyone has brick except for me. Yeah, no one has brick. In this spot, like, yeah, he's got 3 VPs, 2 knights. So basically, if he gets a 4th VP, then we're actually screwed. I do probably get like a wheat or ore here. Wheat, it's fine. I could have taken from blue instead. Actually, that's a mistake. So now we reach this position over here and actually end my turn at 7 cards. But that's actually a huge, huge mistake. There's a very critical trade here. And I want you to go ahead and look and spot it yourself. So So go ahead and pause the video and ask yourself, what's that one critical move? Go ahead and pause. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So there's actually 2 critical trades here. The first trade is we're looking for a rare sheep. And if you actually take a look at Orange's hand right here, you see that their hand is 2 wood, 2 sheep, and an ore. And if you take a look at our hand right over here, we got 3 brick and 3 wheat. So Orange in this position, he's looking for brick and wheat. So we can easily trade him a brick for a sheep or a wheat for a sheep, and we can go ahead and settle. And if we are to settle over here, I think actually settling on the 3 ore is much better than settling on the 8 sheep, because the 3 becomes an automatic city. We also get the wood pour up and running. But that's actually not the critical trade. There's one move that's way, way better. And if you spot this move, you automatically win the game. And it's this trade right here. You offer 2 wheat over here with Orange for 2 wood. And if you look at Orange's hand, he would be like 2 wheat of like wheat I don't produce for 2 junky woods that I'm never going to use. Easy trade. And what that does to your hand now, your hand becomes 3 wood, 3 brick, and 1 wheat. And the critical move is you drop 1 road, 2 roads, 3 roads right over here. And you plow blue down here, taking away any options at getting the 2, 9, 10. And if you're able to do this move as red, suddenly the table basically can't fight you for the longest road. And you secure your win condition all with that trade over here. But if you don't plow blue with that trade, what happens is blue is going to settle on the 2, 9, 10. He's got all this extra wheat to go ahead and race you for longest road. And suddenly your win condition becomes way, way, way more expensive to fight for. So the critical move is to actually be proactive and track Orange's hand and give him that 2 to 3 wheat for that 2 wood, so you're able to plow blue and secure your winning condition. And this is so important because the last thing you want to do is to get into like, a 13, 14, 15 road battle because it's super resource intensive. You're not going to win that way, and it's not efficient at all. What you'd like to do ideally is to crush your opponents early in the win condition. So instead of having to spend all these resources in the later game, you can lock it down early, and that makes you super efficient to your 10 points. Okay, yeah, we have to make sure that black doesn't get all the VPs. Wait. Yeah, just give the 8 wheat. I'm more than happy to do this. 6 rolls, that's fine. Just give the 8 wheat away. Yep. That's more than cool. I'm also going to be able to get on the wood port soon. That'll be useful. 9 rolls, cool. I can probably get like a brick for sheep here. Night card. Does he go after me? Keep having these huge stacked hands. Takes a brick, no 7s. Oh man, this is such a good hand. 12 cards, that's kind of painful. I think I'll do something like this. Since where does he block? He blocks like the 9 brick here. I do something like this. This way any 6, 11, 6, 9. Well, it depends what he steals. Let's say it gives me like a 3 for 1, but it's not necessarily true. He probably blocks like the 9 brick, right? Steals a brick. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking, right? And then any 6, well, 6 is already giving me the settle though. That's fine. He's got a road now. We definitely do have to buy like a decent amount of dev cards and you have to call out what we get too and make it so black literally can't win. And that means he has all the dev cards just sitting there. Trade sheep. Let's see. Okay, he doesn't believe me. I have to do it. I will show you that I'm not lying. So on that turn, I robbed Orange, I stole the sheep, and I settled onto the 8 sheep with the idea of fearing that I might get plowed by Orange. But there's actually a better move. And I think the move is to still move it onto the 4 ore, but instead of stealing from Orange, you steal from blue. And the reason why is if you look at their hand is 2 brick and an ore. And so if I steal the ore, now a 3 turns into the city. Because now, the 3 gives me 2 ore. I have to steal the 3rd ore with that steal. And then the 3 gives me the wheat over here. So it basically cleans up my position. But if I don't steal the ore from blue over here, and I steal a brick, that's also still really good for me. Because once again, now I would get a 3rd brick. And now I only need a 6 or an 11 in order to do the super move over here of plowing blue all the way down to the 2, 9, 10. So I think the right move there is actually to steal from blue instead of Orange. But stealing from Orange is still relatively solid because it gives me the settlement onto the 8 sheep and allows me to clean up any sheep issues that I have. And do I drop on the road here to get to 8 points? I don't think I do just yet. I think I save it for a settlement and then I'll take road later. 3, that's good. Could settle in that spot this turn, just in case. Don't pretty much have to win now. It depends if black has the last victory point or not. City for 7 points, indeed. Settle for another one. But blue is going to be fighting me for road hard is a thing. Yeah, blue's gonna be fighting me hard for road. Or wheat for that. I mean, I'm willing to take this. Cool. He's gonna play Monopoly? Is what he's saying? Night card on me? Cool. That's fine, just take from me. I don't really care that much. There we go. He's going to go ahead and do his connect stuff. 2 turns from the win. I'm not 2 turns from the win. I don't see how I am. Okay, there's the ore monopoly. Cool. He gets a city now. He still has 3 victory points. He's at 7. He's going to be at 9 soon. Yeah, I'm going to drop the 2 roads. I think dropping a road here. So on this turn, I dropped my road here for 8 points. But I missed a critical move. That's to drop a second road right over here on the 6-2. And if I don't do that, what can happen is my opponents will be like, uh-oh, red's at 8 points. We're going to start taking care of them. They'll feed blue the roads to drop 1 road over here, 2 roads over here, 3 roads over here, and 4 roads over here. I basically lose any chance of fighting for the longest road. So it's super, super important that instead of dropping 1 road over here, I drop the second road to make sure I defend the 6-2 and can't get plowed by the table. Luckily, my opponents don't spot the move and simply drop the road over here on the 2-9-10. But on a more experienced table, I guarantee you they'd go ahead and plow me onto the 6-2, taking away my settlement spot and any chance of fighting for the longest road. So I get saved this time, but that was potentially a game-losing mistake. Maybe I could have dropped the second road, actually, over here instead. Since I produced too many cards. Say this, cool. Okay, he's wanting to hold the cards. I don't want to port it. 4 for 1 for 2 ores. Buy more dev cards. Okay, let's see. 4. Dude, this is so like, he just keeps buying. He just keeps buying dev cards. Yeah, it's like feed whatever you need to connect, blah, blah, blah. Also, the right move by the table is to actually I was going to say like to plow me, but I don't think it's actually the right move. Yeah, since if I roll like an 11, if I roll like another 6, a 3 for 1, settle, then road settle, that's not good for the table. Yeah, just go ahead and connect here. And then if he connects, you got to be careful here because I can still plow you with the 2-9-10. Got to be very, very careful here. Got to settle and then connect. Yep, okay, yeah, there you go. This is still not safe. Okay, he does do that. Okay, he does do the defensive road. Nicely done. Good job, good job to spot it by blue. Okay, he missed this time, which is good. That's so bad. That's so bad. I'll say this. I can do that. I think makes sense. I can't. Yeah, I've got to do this. I think it's still doing this and hunting down black here. Takes the wood. All good. Is this if this is dev card? I'll do this if this is dev card. Yeah, that's fine. Even if he dirty monopolies me, I don't really care. Okay, he's at 7 points. So I make a 2-for-1 trade with orange here, getting him a city, and the idea behind it is to prop him up a little bit more, and make him look a little bit more scary, so instead of me getting all the robs, suddenly me and orange can share it. But that trade is absolutely terrible. It does nothing for me, and it gets orange a city. And orange is still in contention of winning the game. And the biggest thing, this trade would actually be okay if I didn't get 2 wood and get orange's last remaining card, which is an ore. So basically, instead of the 2 wood for a wheat trade, if I simply got a wood and an ore, suddenly this trade becomes pretty decent because again, me getting the ore allows a 3 to turn into a city. But in general, I shouldn't be doing the trade. This is way too good with orange, even if he does give me the ore. So this is actually a really big mistake. No one's buying dev cards. This is so terrible. Someone needs to buy dev cards. Otherwise, black is consistently threatening the game with a bunch of rolls. Like black's always still threatening. He's gonna route from me since, okay, he steals from, okay. And it consistently like, okay, drops a road to decrease his hand size. 9. That's such a bad block here. Maybe orange can win. Since he's at 7 points, maybe orange can win. Maybe that trade is too generous. At 3-for-1 to settle here, maybe? I don't know, man. I rolled too many 7s. Maybe I could have dropped that last road the last turn. Dropped an extra road to make sure I don't get plowed. I think I just got to hold here. Hold for the 6 plus, yeah, 6 rolls. This is ugly since black's threatening the game every single turn. I'll trade it with black. Okay, 2 dev cards. Cool. There we go. Buys a 4th dev card. That's so awful. That's so awful. That's so awful. Yeah? VP's done. He says GG. You can go? I don't want him to go. I don't want him to go still. I think it's good if he still continues to play. So on orange's turn, he makes a devastating play by buying a total of 3 development cards. And then black asks this questions. Did you get it? And orange instantly says, yes, the VPs are done. So with all 5 victory points gone, and black only having 3 of them, and black having no spots to expand, it is impossible for him to win the game. So black started this game with one of the strongest positions possible, pure or wheat sheep, with all coordinated numbers. Now it is impossible for him to win. And that is how you take down one of the strongest strategies in Catan, which is pure or wheat sheep. And because black can't win the game, he says, okay, GG, and orange says, you can go. And he attempts to start a vote to disable karma so you can leave the game. But this is actually a 300 IQ move by orange. Because if you actually look at his dev cards over here, he lied. He did not get a victory point. He totally was lying about the entire thing, which is absolutely smart. His dev cards is he drew one, he got a knight, and then he drew one, and he got a road building, and then he drew one and over here, and then got a monopoly. So it's actually a 300 IQ move by orange to try to get him to leave the game. It's like, oh no, like, oh, the game's over. You can just leave. It's okay. And because orange knows if black leaves, that's really good for his elo because leaving the game is considered a loss. So he's trying to induce black's rage quit equity and get him to leave the game, which is absolutely so smart. And during the game, I had no clue any of this was going on. I believed orange and thought the VPs were actually completely gone from the deck, and black was truly screwed. But as you'll see, that's not actually the case. Okay? His decisions still impact and matter a lot. And also, orange could be lying. In this spot, it's perfect for orange to be lying to black. Hey, playing with you. I'm sorry, man. I love you too. So he's at 8 points with two down, with two devs. Yeah. I mean, in this spot, it's orange, you're super incentivized to lie. 4 rolls, deck is all knights now. It's such a good spot for orange to lie here. I think the move is you could either port like this for a brick to settle on the wood port. I think you have to port the wheat, even though it's a slightly more rare, because the wood is actually really useful for your hand. Yeah. Also, there's still a monopoly out there, and I think it's more likely that people monopoly wheats or ores. So, and yeah, this makes it so like the 6 is even stronger now. So I can road settle. I can also always take the longest road too. It's 6 roads right now. Yeah, if I can simply settle for 8 points. Okay, there's the mono. He's at 8 points with 1 knight, 16 cards. He tried to do a dirty monopoly right there. Oh, wait. He could try to take army, couldn't he? No. Yeah, orange is now, I think I might have fed orange a bit too much. He's at 9 points now. It's always orange here. I can trade it away. In that spot, you don't want to be trading orange. It's orange who wins this, I think. It's 9 sheep. It's 9 sheep. There we go. Cool. Good. Roll me. I need an 11 here. 11 is the money roll. 12. Not quite. 10 roads. I just got to road settle and say screw trying to go for road here. 10 roads. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 roads. So I think the move is you just got to do this. You just gotta pray for 6s to roll here. Yeah, I just gotta pray for the 6s to roll. So I can still snag road barely enough. It blocks the 6, which kind of sucks here. So now my winning rolls is like a... Oh, okay, I could also just win with city settle. That's good. Yeah, if I city up the 6, 11, 12, I have 1 orbit to win. Yeah, it's a win with a 3. He pops another dev card. Why would you do that? 6 rolls. Okay, that's good. 3. Dude, yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, I won! Yes! Okay, keep searching. He keeps searching. Oh my gosh. What a game. No 7. Ah, dang it. So bad. Okay, wait. Oh, I celebrated too early. Too early of a city. Let's just do that. Yeah, I get my ores in pairs of 3s. I think it's this. 12 versus 3 sheep. I don't know his exact hand. I think it's probably this. If he rolls a 10, though, it's so bad. It's probably this. Stole the brick. It's definitely 6, 11, 12 here. He says I stole the 1 brick he had. He had road building. He had road building. Okay, what do you want to upgrade here? I think it's 6, 11, 12, right? Do you ever upgrade the 4, 11? No, 4 doesn't do any winning rolls here. It's 6, 11, 12 in case you roll like... I don't know. Okay. 1, 5? Oh no, he's got a 1 and 3 to steal my brick back. No? He has a road building. 6? Oh, this is one spot I needed to go. 3? I don't think I have any winning rolls. 3, yes! 11! That's it. Road building? Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, what a game! Oh my gosh. Orange. Oh my gosh. GG. Oh my gosh. That was such a dude. He had a 1 and 3 to steal my card. Oh my god. Man, that was so scary. Wait, so on that last turn, right? I stole from him. He had the brick. Yeah, he had the brick. If I didn't steal the brick, then he had winning rolls through the 9. Yep, and 10. They stole the brick and that destroyed his winning rolls. And now he's got no winning rolls now. He's got to roll a 10. That's not enough. Oh my gosh. Oh man, like that full plow had to be done. People will say I'm evil for doing that, but no. It had to be done, because if it wasn't done, Black would have demolished this game. Not even close. It has to be like a three-way arrangement. If any of the players gave in, said like, oh, Black, I'll give you a small out if you pay me like 3 or 4 cards. Like, yes, it's good for them in the short term, but like it actually kills the winning chances. Like, because Black just destroys the entire table. I think Blue was a little bit too much of like the road to this game. As Blue, you gotta like extract extra cards from Orange here. Be like, okay, cool. If I'm gonna be holding on to Road, like I must be getting extra cards from you, Orange, like because I'm the only person that can hold it. And I've also have the least chances amount to win the game. With that win, it puts me now at ELO rating 497, and now I'm at 1653. Geez, that was a crazy close game. Oh my gosh. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.